Is not the safe bias. I know, he's sunshine. He looks like the kind of man who'd offer to carry your groceries and then trip over his own feet. But here's the catch. That exact sunshine is what makes him lethal. Is your worst nightmare and your softest home. Do you think is secretly the most dangerous ATEEZ member? Drop a yes down below. You don't even have to say anything else because this is a safe place and will not attack you. How he triggers you. Here's where he hits you the hardest. Triggers your disbelief in joy. You've been taught happiness has an expiration date. That when something feels too good, you should brace for impact. But doesn't let you do that. He laughs so freely, so constantly, that it shatters your defenses. And that's what happened to me. This man, I don't know what it is. Like, I've always noticed him in ATEEZ because he's just so tall, he's just so bubbly. But the last couple of months, the way this man has put me in a headlock and has not let me go, it's so infuriating. I'm double biased with him now, but for the longest time, I was fighting for my life in the streets. Let me know if you also were feeling the same things down below. Let me finish this, baby. But through all of that, you end up laughing with him even when you swore you wouldn't. See? See what he does? He makes happiness feel safe again. If he had a white van, I'd be in it. He could easily kidnap me. And that's sad. Okay, let me finish this. Makes happiness feel safe again, even in that white van. I don't know if that made any sense. I mean, it made sense to me. But let me just go back to the van scenario. You're in your house all safe and snuggly. You're looking out the window and you're like, oh, that's a white van. And then you see lean out the window. And you're like, yes. You're going to end up on the midnight news. All right, let me just ask you this question before I just go way off script. All right, so be honest. Do you cut happiness short because you don't trust it'll last? Drop it down below, baby. Now, if you thought that was bad, the attachment style is just going to read you for the filth. And I know I have done attachment styles and triggers and all of the things, but I'm just revisiting all of them. And I may have shaken things up a little bit. Attachment style. Radiates secure attachment. And let me tell you, that is dangerous when you're used to chaos. He's not the type to ghost you. He's not the type to cling. He's simply there, consistent, steady, and suddenly you realize how exhausting your push and pull relationships have been in the past. Pull up a seat because same, twins. Well, we're twins. We are twins. But you know what? The push and pull dynamic of relationships can be very fun, but again, that's probably toxic as hell. Let me finish. The danger here, makes you crave stability. And once you've tasted what it feels like to be truly safe with someone, you'll never want to go back. And this is why he has risen the standard in my mind, personally for me. I don't know about you, baby, but this man makes you feel so safe, so cared for. He makes you feel just all of these positive things. And I know sometimes that can spark up negativity because you're like, I don't deserve it. But anyway, in this instance, you want the stability. You crave it so much. This man can give it to you. Now, are you going to ruin that relationship because you're like an avoidant or you're like anxious or preoccupied? I don't know. But him being like the top tier of attachment styles is just wild. And I feel like it does fit with him in what we have seen. Like, we don't know him. I don't know him. I'm not a therapist or a psychiatrist. I'm none of those things. I'm just delusional like you. You want to get to the question? Okay, just hold on. Do you secretly crave the calm even if your heart still chases the storm? Just be honest. Don't lie to me and don't lie to yourself. We're better than that. Now let's move on to Yunho's love language, in my opinion. Okay, so we're talking about love languages now. He's the bias who would sit with you through hours of nothing. No pressure, no pretense, just your leg brushing against his, and that's enough. You know what? If his little leg touched my leg, man, we are gonna wrestle. We're wrestling, and not that type of wrestling, the other type, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Then suddenly, boom, a bear hug that swallows every fear you've been carrying. I'm sorry. Will someone please watch me when I write these? Like, I don't know. Anyway, let me get back. Oh man, I'm having these thoughts. I'm having these thoughts about him. Anyway, his presence says you're not alone. You're never going to be alone again. Sounds like you're still trapped in that van. You're gonna get free. You don't want to. You're like, no, leave me here. Anyway, that's why he's so addictive. Like, you don't want to leave him. His presence just screams, I got you. Because his way of loving is so grounding. But grounding feels dangerous. It can feel dangerous when you've been floating in survival mode your whole life. We just gotta let go and just let this man take care of us. I mean, let me ask you this question. Who else here would completely melt in one of Yunho's hugs? I know I would. I would be like a stick of butter. Like a stick of butter. Just all melting all over. Okay. All right. As you can tell, I love going off in tangents. But you know what I do want to ask of you? Could you hit the like and the subscribe button? Because I want you to be here for more of these videos like this. Now let us see why Yunho is so dangerous but comforting. All right. So let's be real. Yunho is dangerous because he makes you believe in permanence. That means he is there for you. He is loyal. He is consistent. He is all the things that are positive. Okay? But he doesn't just bring joy. He sustains it. He doesn't just hug you. He anchors you. And once you felt that, you realize how deeply you've been starving for it. This man is dangerous. He's dangerous. Oh my gosh. We didn't even see it coming. We didn't see it. Like, why were we not looking for it? Even through all of that, he's still comforting. Like, he's still comforting, even though I'm terrified of it. Because he proves it's real. He's the kind of bias that makes you ask yourself, what if love doesn't have to hurt? Dangerous? Because once you believe that, you can't unknow it. You can't go back to craving the drama when someone has shown you what peace actually feels like. Yunho is the quiet storm, the one that doesn't destroy you, but heals you in ways you weren't ready for. And that's why he's so terrifying. Because what if healing feels even scarier than heartbreak? I don't want to think about breaking up with Yunho. But he's said before in a fan sign, the ATEEZ was like, what if we argue and I take off my ring and I throw it at you? This man said, we are not going to argue. I am going to make sure that doesn't happen because I'm going to be there for you. I'm just surmising what he said, but that's basically what he said. He was like, girl, none of that's happening in my house. Not around here, partner. Like, we are going to be so freaking good. But let me ask you this question really quick. Do you think Yunho would heal you or unravel you by making you face how much you've been afraid of happiness? You know what? I hate this man. He honestly is like, he's unraveled me. That's why I can make all these videos about him, because he's ruined my brain, and I will never forgive him for that. KQ management, you are on my list. Like, Jeong Yunho from ATEEZ is the man you've always wanted. Like, his vibe is what you want in, like, a best friend as well. Like, he serves so many different positive attributes on a silver platter that it's just like, oh my God, can you, like, be terrible at something for once, please? And he's like, no. But let's just wrap this up in a little bow, because I literally could talk about him for hours. So here's the real danger of Yunho. Let me hold your hand. Give me your fucking hand. Okay. It's not that he'll break your heart. It's that he'll rebuild it. He makes you want to stay. You want to, fine, I don't want to hold your hand either. You were just joking. Okay, let's hold hands, baby. He makes you want to believe, and deep down, you already know, You'd let him wreck you with comfort again and again. On the bed, on the floor, in the kitchen, backseat of a car, in that van. All right, but this is the last question that I want to ask you before I let you run free in the comments with the 3 questions that will be pinned down below for you. Do you think Yunho is the ultimate healing bias or the ultimate dangerous bias? Or is he both? Drop your answer in the comments below, because I need to know how many of you are secretly scared of sunshine. Yunho has got me feeling all sorts of things, and I'm pretty sure he has you feeling all sorts of things as well. And I just needed to revisit Yunho and all of his magical things. There are so many topics that could cover Yunho, but I just wanted to look into or revisit back to the triggers, attachment style, and the love language, and why he's so comforting, because Yunho truly has secured my bias line of him and Songhwa being number one, but I am Yoonhwa biased, and it's never gonna stop. In delusion, because I don't know them. I mean, I am parasocial, but in a delusional way. And so are you. So are you. Remember, I'm not a therapist and or a psychiatrist. I'm just a delusional what? I'm not your life coach. When are you going to learn? All right, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Oh, never mind. There's a playlist. All right, just go up there and I will see you in that video, okay? All right.